viewers, this is D.India Focus and I'm your host Anshuman. Today's first story we'll be talking about World Diabetic Day, which is held on 14th of November every year. Diabetes has become a part and parcel of many people's life, particularly in India. As we all know, India is called diabetic capital of the world. But how dangerous is diabetic? Does it have a permanent cure? We'll be talking all about this in this episode. So stay tuned with us. So what is diabetes? Diabetes, or when a person is diabetic, their body does not produce enough amount of insulin or respond appropriately, leading to high blood sugar levels. So there are two types of diabetes. One is diabetes mellitus and one more is diabetes insipidus. Let us see what are the difference between these two. Diabetes insipidus is caused by a hormone secreted by pituitary gland called vasopressin. It is a very rare disorder wherein they pass too much of urine. The person affected with this will be discharging about 20 quarts of urine a day, whereas in comparison with a normal person, it is 1 to 3 quarts a day. In case of diabetes mellitus, the level of glucose in one's blood, which is also called as blood sugar, is way too high. Kidneys try to remove this excess glucose by passing through urine. There are two other types of diabetes as per medical research, that is type 1 and type 2. In type 1, the body does not produce insulin, so people have to rely on artificial insulin in order to break down their glucose or blood sugar level. Type 2 is body continues to produce insulin, but it utilizes in a different manner, thereby the cells not doing their functions properly. This is common in people who are obese. Many doctors say type 2 diabetes can be reversed, whereas type 1 cannot be. Even if type 1 cannot be reversed, a person can at least prevent or reduce the risk of increasing it. So viewers, we have 3 tips for you to follow in order to be as far away from diabetes as possible. Number 1, eat well balanced and healthy food. Number 2, don't stress yourself. Number 3, practice exercise, yoga and pranayama. Let me elaborate on all these points. Point number 1, eating well balanced and healthy food. A person should incorporate greens and vegetables into their diet. Substitute wheat and other kind of stuff with whole wheat, millets, low fat dairy products, etc. Point number 2, don't stress yourself. Stress can raise blood sugar level and make you less sensitive to insulin. When one is stressed, they adopt flight or fight mechanism. This means there are enough sugars and fats available for ready energy to be burnt. Point number 3, practicing yoga, pranayama and exercise. As we all know, this burns calorie and maintains and regulates the amount of fat in our body. Just a quick reminder, if you are liking such kind of content, please do like, share and subscribe to this channel. Coming back to this week's news. Bhupesh meets Priyanka Vadra, discusses strategy for 2022 elections of UP. Chennai, power supplies of nearly 66,700 houses cut due to rain and waterlogging. Nawab Malik son-in-law sends rupees 5 crores defamation to ex-Chief Minister of Maharashtra Devendra Fadnavis. Coming to international news, US fears Russia is planning an invasion of Ukraine. Rare Antarctic penguins travel 3,000 kilometers to New Zealand. Australians heading towards lockdown for unvaccinated. Thank you once again viewers for watching this episode. See you again next week. Thank you.